Q and K.
First off, I just have to say, what a heck of a movie. Yeah! That played like gangbusters, didn't it?
You know, I never watched my movies. And you must have been a little boy when I made it.
I was about, I think, I was in 6th grade. I was in 6th grade at this time.
And but when I was watching it, I felt like my son Michael was there. I thought I was never so young.
You know, there's things I wanted to talk about, and particularly about this movie. One, it was I got together, I was here about a month ago when you gave me the Kirk Douglas Award in Santa Barbara. And I've always really been a fan of this movie, so that I got the idea, okay, could we show it and then have a Q and K? and I was so happy that you wanted to do it. But I was also happy, I know a lot of people hadn't seen the movie, so I was so excited about the idea of a full house right here, watching this movie. And it was also the kind of movie that I felt, you know, that it really has purchase. It won't date. It just actually gets almost more relevant every time, you know, as the years go on.
You know, I don't really remember much about this picture, except that when I directed 2 pictures, that was the second one. That ended my directing career. I only saw about half of it today, and I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah.
One thing I remember about that James Stacy, the guy without the arm and the legs. You know, he had had a motorcycle accident. He lost his arm and leg. So I thought I would create a character for him. That I remember.
Actually, one of the funniest sight gags in the movie is when Bruce Dern is walking and you're over his shoulder, and he walks by James Stacy, and a guy with only one leg and an arm does a complete pirouette.
Well, you know, really, I don't want to talk about Posse. I want to talk about Inglourious Basterds. Before I came here, I talked to Michael, who just came back from Europe, and he's now in New York. And he said, while he was in Berlin, he met the girl that played the movie star.
Oh, yeah, Diane Kruger, yes.
Yes, and he said she's more beautiful in person and looks younger.
Yeah, no, she is a gorgeous woman. She is really gorgeous.
Well, the person that impressed me was a German actor for me.
Christoph Waltz.
I thought he gave the best performance over anyone this season. He was fantastic. And he's up for a supporting actor, but I think he has given the best performance of the year. He's really very good.
Oh, yeah, he was. No, he's not here right now. But you know, that was a situation where when I wrote that role, which actually this actually does go back to Posse. When I wrote that role, I was aware enough to know that I'd written one of the best roles I've ever written not ever will write. And unless I found the perfect actor, it would have remained on the page. It never would have made it to the screen. And literally, the day he walked in the office, because I didn't know who he was, the day he walked in the office, it was like my dreams came true. When the right actor walks in, it's what you hope for, it's what you pray for, and then every once in a while the prayers come true.
It was very good, but I would have liked to play that part.
When we had dinner together, I was just saying, like, in the 70s, that would have just been perfect for you.
Yeah.
You know, also...
Don't get old.
But if you will allow me, I would like to go back to Posse, though, if you will indulge me. One of the things that I've always felt about this movie, and it came back watching it again, and I watched it again before I came up here to bone up on it. What a script! What a script! I would be so proud to have written that. That is just such a fine piece of work. And the fact that you
I didn't love it.
No, I know. William Roberts wrote it, who wrote 1967. But now the thing about it, though, is I'm interested in, it was a terrific script, I'm interested, you only directed a couple of films. How did that script come to you? How did you first read it? How did that happen? That you like, this is what I want to direct this?
Quentin, that's so long ago. You know, I have done almost 90 movies. And when Quentin said he wanted to show Posse, for a moment I said, Posse.
I don't quite buy that, actually. I think you're being modest.
No, as a matter of fact, the lady, I only saw half the picture, and I saw it's very good. And I thought, why did that end my career as a director?
I agree. I think we all were feeling that.
Did you think it was well directed?
Oh, it was fantastic. But every aspect about it, it's such a solid piece of work. You tell the story so well, and then also your casting in the film is impeccable. You literally have some of my favorite Western actors of that time period in that film, especially the actors. Bruce Dern is one. Bo Hopkins, the one I'm a huge fan of. Luke Askew and Jim Stacy.
You know, I said to Bruce Dern, I wanted to make you a star. But you know, Bruce Dern was a character actor. Very good. For example, I remember when I was directing, it was just one scene that he just had to walk out. And he walked out. I said, wait a minute. I said, just walk out. Don't do anything, just walk out. You know, I remember that in looking at the different. See, sometimes a director about an actor is afraid to test himself. He's afraid to do nothing.
Yeah.
Well, nothing is much better than trying to do some character. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you're talking about, yeah.